Hi, welcome here. Today I want to tell you something that I've learned and it changed my life completely. I'm gonna show you how you can achieve anything, how you can stick to all of your goals and stop failing. Because many people set goals, but there are a few who actually stick to them. So I hope you will be one of them who is consistent, accomplishes anything. Yeah, so the topic, how to stick to your goals. You need to understand how your mind works, because number one priority to your mind is to survive. It has a huge impact on our life, on our decisions, relationships, on our behavior overall. So yeah, number one priority is to survive. Okay, so now you know that, and you may be like, okay, I guess I want to survive, but what does it have in common with goals? So actually it has a lot, and it has a lot in common too. Why are you failing to stick to your goals? Okay, so your mind wants to survive, wants to keep you safe, wants you to live. So let's think for a second how to make it as easy, as effortless as possible to keep you safe. Your mind just gives it a minute, and there's the conclusion. You have to behave in a way when you can predict the outcomes. You want to eliminate the risk. Okay, so we have that written down, and now let's think a bit further. How you can have predictable outcomes, how can you eliminate the risk? Here is the key that stops you from sticking to your goals. And it is familiarity. Familiarity is built by consistency, by habit. Your current lifestyle is what you're familiar with. And this is a position your mind wants to be because it's familiar to it. It's not risky. It has predictable outcomes because you've done that a few times. So it's easy for your mind to be safe. And this is exactly why poor people stay poor, fat people stay fat, etc., etc. This is why you can't go to the gym, go on a diet. This is why you're not disciplined, because discipline is not familiar to you. Your mind takes discipline as a risk and as something new with unpredictable outcomes. And now, familiar and safe to our mind doesn't equal good for our health, our body, our mind. Being poor or fat or depressed isn't good for your body, but it's familiar to it. That's why your mind will stick to it. It's a simple math. Your brain has a quick decision to make. What's worse, being undisciplined or being dead? Yeah, it seems obvious that being undisciplined is better, but it doesn't mean it's good. Of course, it's only an illusion for our mind that there are only two options, but we have to deal with it and prevent staying in this familiarity zone, because there's a trick. You can change what's familiar to you. And now remember, it's not easy to change what you're familiar with, but it's much better for you. And with each habit, with each goal, with each achievement, it will be easier and easier and easier. It's called the momentum. So now, how to change what you're familiar with? And the answer is stepping out of your comfort zone. So disconnecting with anything that was familiar to you and doing the complete opposite. Don't go all in. You don't have to start being on a diet, meditating, going to the gym, and reading books. Not everything at once. Focus on 1 to 3 things that are the most important to you and just start doing them. Please start doing them. And now here I have a trick that may also help you, which is to build self-trust. So basically, when you have like a small goals, maybe wake up early or drink 3 glasses of water a day, it's not a big thing to do. You can easily do it, but you will build self-trust. And it is so crucial. If you trust yourself that you say something and then you do something, you start to trust yourself more. You eliminate the risk because you're coping with a new situation really well, because it's not a big thing. And also you have to prove yourself that you are capable of sticking and achieving your goals. You have to start doing the things out of your comfort zone, as we talked earlier. And I know that it will be hard, but keep in mind that it's just a defense mechanism into your mind. And it's hard because it's not what you're familiar with, but what you're familiar with, it's not good for you. Also, keep in mind that the pain isn't forever. If you change what you're familiar with, you will become a new person with new comfort zone, and it will be normal or even pleasurable to you. That's it for now. I posted the second part of this video, which is how to optimize your goal based on systems. How to build systems to keep your goals on track. So if you want to achieve anything, you have the basics of psychology, how you reprogram your mind to do whatever you want. And then you also need to watch the systems part, is just to optimize your goals to your life and not your life to your goals. Thank you very much for watching. If you're interested in this kind of videos, subscribe.